Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another session of the Sunday Strategy. My name is Andi. For those of you who might be new here, hi, hello, welcome. If you feel called or inspired to stay, you're more than welcome to hang. Let's begin with Monday, August 3rd, and this is the day that you have to keep things very close to you. However, you're feeling, share it only with the people that you trust the most. You run the risk of telling the wrong person something, or you run the risk of not saying anything at all. And in the long run, that might hurt you the most. You know how when you're looking at yourself in a mirror, I don't know if you've ever done this, but you look at yourself in a mirror through another mirror, and there's like a million other mirrors framing you that are behind you. It almost looks like there's so many different dimensions. That's what these weeds are giving in the center here. It's almost like dimension after dimension. The number 8 could be significant. The number 4, 848, angel number, could be significant. If you aren't into numerology, you should get into it. There's messages all around us, but you do need to be open to receive the right messages. Usually, in the original Four of Cups, there's a guy hanging out by a tree with his arms crossed. He's ignoring the cup from the divine. You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be known as the girl who didn't go to Paris. What's wrong with being a little open? So, the note to self on Monday, where can you open up a little more in your life? Is it maybe with new people, with a new circle? Is it taking new routes to work? Is it trying new food types? Where do you find yourself too comfortable? And start there. Moving to Tuesday, we have the Emperor card. Since you were little, you may or may not resonate with this, but you've had so many people watching over you. Not all of them are human either. Here on Earth, I mean, alive anymore. Take that however it resonates. But these figures back here, specifically in this corner, to me, it either looks like a castle or it looks like E.T. meeting with your fairy godmother. It's as they're looking into this glass, and this glass is you, Alice. Oh my god, the synchronicities are crazy here. Because doesn't Alice in Wonderland wear blue? There's so much Disney slash universal energy. Literally, all of these spirit guides, goats, whatever you want to call them, they have seen you grow up into this lovely being that you are today. Someone who deserves the world, someone who deserves the whole enchilada, the Gucci and the Prada. This guy that's behind you, he's almost like giving dreamlike, like angel guide because of all this fog and dreaminess behind him. So maybe you have a masculine energy that might visit you in your dreams a lot. Pay attention to that and or what that might be telling you in your real life. I've actually had dreams of so many different people, but I've never actually paid attention if they were giving a masculine or a feminine energy towards me. So I'm going to pay attention to that next time. I'll let you know if I find anything. Also, because she's looking back at this man and she's also very young, it tells me that you've always had this like weird connection, maybe to your like past life, if that makes sense. Like me, I remember telling my boyfriend one year that I wanted an ancestry kit. Like, what kind of ask is that for Christmas? My grandparents are also from Leon, Guanajuato, so the mummies out there, it's definitely on my bucket list. Maybe you're into that type of stuff too. But they love that about you, your guides, your ancestors, your goats, because you honor where you came from. You aren't just out here as a naive little rabbit. He's giving Mad Hatter with that hat. Once the Mad Hatter meets you, the Hatter is mad no more. You shock and excite people by just leaning into you. So don't ever stop. Note to self for Tuesday: how can you honor those whom we've either lost or those who lost so much, which in return has given us the ability to keep moving forward as the little children of this earth that we are? Moving to Wednesday, we got the Ace of Cups, and automatically the lace was sticking out to me around the heart. So paper mache might be significant, or origami might be significant. You know how hotels might fold your towels into like a specific animal? That also feels very significant. Someone might be traveling soon, and I just feel how full your heart is going to feel. Beaches and bedrooms, those are the vibes. Lunches and lagunitas, the vibes are high, and you can control that. Your vibe. What if your vibe was the only thing you could or you had to control? Doesn't the card look much simpler that way? The only thing laid out on this table is you, honey, and someone is ready to eat. Spicy? Use protection or don't. The world needs more Tauruses like me around. Spring is very significant. I'm getting a lot of spring energy here. So, Peter, do be careful. Peter Pan is also significant. This lace border on the top and the bottom, it's giving film or theater, like your curtain is about to open, not close, or it's about to close and open for the next chapter. So just be ready to be front row at one of your newest favorite movies. And P.S., this is the premiere. So yes, we all get to see it together for the first time. Note to self for Wednesday: control your vibe, not the room. The less energy that you put into others is more energy you're able to put into yourself. Moving to Thursday, we have the Five of Cups. Invitations or opportunities, or both, or both. All of it, yes, down, up, and all around. The wood background specifically is telling me that you were made for these offers. And of course, these offers were specifically made for you. You don't need to take them all on, of course. Like with anything, use your discernment. Make lists, do research. What is going to work best for you at the end of each day, 5 days out of the week? Pay attention to each and every offer, but when it's the offer, you'll know and feel it in your body. Note to self for Thursday: tune into your body, either early morning or before bed. Meditation, yoga, running, hiking, whatever it is, allow the flow. Do not force yourself to go hiking if you've never been hiking before. Keep it at your speed and at your pace, and then go about the rest of your day. If you go to bed having moved that body, I just want to say congratulations in advance. Thank you so much, because I'm part of this collective too. Moving to Friday, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. But this is like the best Nine of Wands in reverse that I could have ever pulled for this week. You see, just because people lead, that doesn't mean they should stop working. Doesn't mean they should stop doing the hard stuff. When the soldiers were out there fighting for the Trojan War, did they stop working? Heck no. They picked up right where they left off. And that's what this reverse Nine of Wands is telling us. R9, it's telling me that Rihanna basically picked up right where she left off. We were about to get music, and we're about to get Rihanna's music. And just like her, you can get back to something that you were so effing good at. The wait is over. The relief is here. You made it. Hallelujah. Look at all the cloudiness in the background. I know you don't want to go back there. And thankfully, you don't have to. All of these wands, I'm sorry to say, are your wounds, but they all look pretty transparent to me. Meaning, although you might carry them somewhere in the back of your mind. They aren't who you are today, in this moment in time. They're wands, for God's sake. You've worked your magic. The Nine of Wands is the culmination of perhaps the longest journey of your life. You may have been through shit you thought you'd never come back from. But here you are, babe, rising up to your hottest potential. So today, my only note to self for Friday, celebrate yourself and just how far you've came. You truly deserve the whole cake, a pie, some flowers, maybe even a milkshake. Moving to Saturday, 8/8, the Lion's Gate portal. I actually love that this card came out on Saturday. If you know, you know. This strength card in particular always gives me the impression of someone who comes off a little too strong. It's almost as if this woman is offering her direction or is maybe even asking her for direction, but this girl doesn't want a thing to do with it. It's giving I don't know and I don't care. But you do know and you do care. You're just being a little brat about it. I've been there. But you don't know everything, darling. Be okay with that. It took me a long time because I'm stubborn. I'm a Taurus. But I don't know everything. And honestly, I don't want to know everything. We shouldn't know everything. Don't let your shadow self harden you into something that you're not. Her gloves are polka dot pink, for crying out loud. No wonder the woman in blue felt comfortable asking her for directions. There's no need to be rude about it. A bad day is also a part of a very sexy life. That's what got you here, didn't it? Bad days? Have sympathy for others while having empathy for yourself. Queen, you can do it. I know you can. So note to self for Saturday. Don't be shallow. You don't know what people have going on behind closed doors. So be kind to everyone. Don't get played by playing yourself. Moving to our final and last card. This is Sunday, August 9th. We have the Two of Feathers or the Two of Swords, whichever tickles your pickle. Either way, it's decision day. Which will you choose? Something tells me you'll pick the right one. We went from dreamy yellow fog to kind of creepy, we don't want to go back there fog. And now we're here at new beginning fog because there's so much white light coming from the background, which tells me that whichever decision you choose, it's not going to be like last time. Whatever that might mean for someone. Remember this feeling like you never know if you're making the right decision or not, but you actually are. It's crazy because you are. And isn't that when we begin to doubt ourselves the most? To stay safe? To stay comfortable? Fuck all that. We like it dangerous over here. A little on the wild side. If they're questioning you, good. Because we love to leave them confused. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. If anything I touched on hit a sweet spot for you, I would love to know about it. Please do not forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future unfashionable moments with me. I love you so much. And please always remember, showing up as your higher self is never off trend.